We went to break, came back. I just need a couple of questions. I'm gonna go around the table. You got a 4-star, 5-star. Everybody's knocking down your door trying to visit to recruit your kid. You've got to ask some really serious. I mean, first off, they're salesmen. They're gonna tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear anyway. But you've got to ask some tough questions. Dino, your top 2 questions.
I got about 29 questions, but
well, give me 5 then.
Top 2, that's tough. Top 2 would be, playing time.
Playing time. Bam. Is he gonna play? Yeah. I didn't ask that. Go ahead.
Number 2 would be priority. How committed are you to this kid?
How committed are you to this kid? I didn't ask that either. Give me another one. I did this summer, though. Go ahead.
Probably with the housing, food arrangements, all that.
Dino done gave me the goddamn Diet Coke version. Jeff!
I got a problem with 2 of your questions.
No, give me your questions.
They're too easy to lie about.
They're going to lie about everything.
Okay,
That's
good.
default.
Okay, first off, question number 1. Do you mind speaking to blank, whoever this is, that is one, a coach that I trust, or a Zoe-type figure that knows this game better than I do, knows it inside out, and knows your system, and knows whether my son is a good fit for your system?
Fit is always a good question.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to this motherfucker right here.
Right. Fit's a great question.
And what does he say about your fit? And what does he say? Because fit answers those first 2 questions.
What about over recruiting?
Yes.
Are you going to recruit my son and then recruit 3 more like him in the following years?
No, I'll never do that.
Right. Doc?
Shrink questions. How do you bring out the best in a player? Give me an example and let me call the person. How do you...
Yo,
what?
He can't come to this school. You see how powerful that question was?
God damn,
that's just too powerful.
Well, let me
He
finish.
can't come here. I can't answer that shit.
I'll finish.
We don't want
2.
your kid. You too fucking
He
smart
ain't
to
done
be here.
yet.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Doc.
Other 2. How do you get a kid to push through a setback? Give me an example. I want to call them. And how do you get a kid
This
to not?
Paula shit ain't gonna work.
They gonna ignore your ass.
And how do you get a kid to not do something stupid? And give me an example. Let me call the person.
Wow. One of the questions I wanted to ask but didn't figure it out until later was, I know coach means X's and O's, but are you a mentor? And what's your mentoring style? Because a lot of these coaches are like girls. If you hurt them or if you piss them off, you're in the doghouse, and any weaknesses or brokenness in that coach,
they're going to exploit.
They're going to use that against your kid.
You got to get an example, and you got to verify it. I'm sorry, you
And
can't
some
believe
are
anything that anyone
accessible.
says.
Some are not accessible.
Some coaches are accessible.
Some are not.
Right.
Some coaches, you need an appointment to see them.
Yeah.
Another coach, you can walk right in their door. If the door is open.
Well, I can say I met with Bruce Pearl just a couple weeks ago, and I didn't need an appointment. He was pretty accessible. He's real cool. He came, we had lunch together and talked about new. So that was good. Kev, question. Somebody got to recruit. Come on.
Somebody got to recruit. I guess one of the only ones I would have was if he was my son, he would be very strong-willed and have.
How do you deal with that?
Yes. How do you deal with that?
I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna be emotional. No, we're gonna love him up. We're gonna love him up. We're going to embrace them.
Do you have?
I mean, they're human. I'm doing the whole shit, right? I mean, he's a human. He's young. He's going to make mistakes. We're going to embrace him.
Love him up.
That's not what the fuck you're going to do. You're going to put him in a doghouse and ignore him.
That's how it goes down.
I'm just saying, in general, that's what happens. Am I lying, Dino?
You're right on point.
They going to tell you, I'm going to love him. I'm going to treat him like he's my own. I'm going to grab him like this by the nape of his neck.
And if you bring the doctor in with you, hey, if you bring that doctor in with you on the home visit, the home visit's over.
You bring the doc in, the shit is over, because that's some hard questions.
Right.
That's some hard questions.
And the pimp shit is I need to call them right now. If you can't call 2 out of 3 of your examples and get them on the phone right now, then fuck you. Get in your truck and go on down the road. I love that.
They're
Whitney,
hiding,
but
if
see,
they're,
Whitney,
if they're
so,
hiding
okay.
something.
Whitney.
So my thing of observing all of you guys saying, hey, if Dr. G came in, oh, the home visit's over, so maybe we shouldn't ask those questions. Why is everybody scared to ask those questions? I'm sorry, I'm not
Because
gonna.
it's a business.
No, I get that, but I'm saying I'm not gonna throw my kid in the doghouse and not have him be with somebody who can't answer Dr. G's questions. So realistically, for me, I don't care if this home visit's over, because if you can't answer those questions, my kid's not gonna go to your school.
It should be over
because
if
you
can't
obviously
answer.
don't have the mental
No, we-
capacity.
no, we were
to
joking
keep
about
them.
that.
No, I know that. I'm just saying. If the coach can't handle those
That's
type
the
of questions,
watermark.
then I'm not. My kid is not going to, and it is what it is.
I love it. Set.
I would ask, what's your personal investment in my kid's success?
I can smoke a bag of that. Keep going, Ganja man.
What's your incentive? What are you going to get out of it? Why is that important to you? Why is my kid's success important to you? I think a lot of them, they're paying lip service most of the time. Beyond being a salesman, is really just, I'm going to make money off your kid. And
my job.
yeah, that's what it is.
And I'm gonna use your kid.
to make my money.
Watch this to recruit the next batch.
Yep.
Okay,
Right.
now, if he's that honest, what if he said, okay, look here, I'm trying to make Coach of the Year. Your son is incredible. I'm going to make the University of Blank a whole bunch of money and make your son a household name. And what I get out of it is a raise. I might get a chance to play in the pros.
I get to
and
keep this
I get
job.
to keep this job. And I'm going to ask you of that, how much of that is wrong?
Nah, I'm gonna smoke all that because that was honest.
Yeah.
That's
It
that's
was
a ganja.
Now, how much of that is wrong?
I'm going to say how much money is my kid going to make out of that.
Nigga, he gonna get a stipend, and he gonna have a dorm room
I'm
and
gonna
books.
I'm gonna tell you
That's it.
exactly. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you that I didn't create these rules. That these are the rules. And if your son plays by my rules, the money he's gonna make is deferred. He's not gonna make a goddamn dime in the next 3 years, but he may sign for $120 million in the next 5.
When it count,
When
right?
it count.
Right.
That's what I
Terry,
Yeah.
author of NCAA Slave, what question would you ask?
I would ask, how long do you plan on staying at this school? And if you don't plan on staying here long, can you guarantee my child a 4-year scholarship?
Wow.
These scholarships are only 1-year renewable contracts. A lot of times you get a new coach in, he doesn't want to renew the scholarship. The kid may be left paying for room, tuition, books, everything. So I would ask, if you can't guarantee you're going to stay for 4 years, can you guarantee my child a 4-year scholarship? Because
Great.
some schools do. The second thing I would ask is, can you guarantee my child can either A, study abroad, or B, take an internship during his off season to help his post-athletic career?
Wow. Great
Great
question.
question.
Thank you so
Very
much.